right, welcome, my dear friend. I want to welcome you to the Inside Pool and new NYCGrind.com production of the Ginky Memorial 2012. We're here at Amsterdam Billiards. I'm here with Allison Fisher. How are you doing, Allison?
I'm doing great, Alvin.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me on the stream.
Absolutely, no problem. This is our first joint production with NYC Grind and Inside Pool, and it's been working really good, I think. So let's watch a great match here with Earl.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to team up with you guys, and I've got to say, this tournament has just been tremendous. The turnout of both the players and the fans is more than we could ever really hope for, and just the people showing support, showing how much Ginky had an impact on pool in New York and in the entire region.
Absolutely.
And
wow,
look at this.
Look at this.
And we've got Earl Strickland in the house.
Absolutely.
What more could you ask for?
Tony Robles.
Yeah, Earl Strickland and Tony Robles.
I mean, what a great match.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen Tony play. Earl, of course, is grinding day after day.
For those of you that may not know, Earl Strickland is now residing in New York and plays out of a Queens pool room called Steinway Billiards in Astoria. So he's a regular figure around here right now.
Wow. What could you ask for anything more? I mean, it's Earl.
Yep.
And then Tony runs the Predator Pro-Am Tour. Wow, look at this.
Well, Tony is jumping out of his seat here.
We'll see what kind of reaction Earl gives with that. He gives it back to him. In the tournament rules here. Yeah, that's really surprising, actually.
This isn't. Well, he can probably play. Yeah. Well, that didn't turn out really all too great, but
Tony stepped right up on that one.
That was a little bit of a half-hearted attempt, if you ask me. He didn't really give his 100%.
Well,
didn't really take his time there, I don't think.
Watch the reflection. Watch that reflection. A lot of times when you see that in the beginning of the match, it'll tell you the outcome of the match. Like Oscar in his last match, one little error, I knew he wasn't playing right.
Right.
That little error of Earl that showed me he's not comfortable.
Well,
so Tony looks jumpy too. Let's see what kind of safety he's got here.
Yeah, this is big right now. I mean, there's a great crowd here. As I don't know if the viewers have the view that we have right now, but there's people lined up all around.
Ooh. He's trying to hide behind the 8. I don't think he made it. No, he's going to give Tony the shot. There's Mr. Robles, running this Predator Pro-Am Tour and doing a fantastic job, and we're very honored to be here with him.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure NYC Grind is as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. The amount of work that Tony has put into this tour, has put into supporting pool in the area is it's priceless.
As well as his lady friend,
it is
Gail.
Priceless. And Gail, absolutely. Gail is sitting to the left of us right now, watching intently.
Great shot. Great shot. See how he leaves.
Oh, that's
he's okay.
Probably not ideal, but not too bad.
He's okay. He can just cinch this ball, roll up just a touch. Yep. Nice and easy. Look at how he hit that ball. Beautiful. Split the pocket. That's good. Tony looks under control, smooth, looks comfortable. That could be a real indicator as well early in the match.
The opening game does a lot to set the tone.
Yeah, I always see the best players, they come out firing. First shot of the match, like it's hill. The concentration level has to be like that when you're playing guys like Earl or Tony here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And really for anyone who competes seriously, oh my God. Wow.
But typical Tony fashion, he's not upset.
No.
Made a mistake.
Nope, just walks away from it. Just walks away.
Well, just kind of getting in shot after shot there. Earl's going to go ahead and shoot the 10 ball with no applause, I'm sure. Tony kind of handed him that rack.
Yeah, that was definitely not, well,
but
far from anticipated there. But that that concludes the first game of the match.
Absolutely. I want you all to go over and check out Dash Motor Oil, one of our great sponsors for this event. Most appreciated of their efforts, as well as New York City Grind, nycgrind.com. Go over there for all the stories. Allison's writing them up, taking good care of things. Good job, Allison.
Yeah, we've got, for those who want to check out photos from the event, check out NYC Grind's Facebook page. We have a bunch of pictures by one of our photographers, Brian Long. He's been a great contributor for us and does a beautiful job, and there'll be more photos to come. I've been running around with my camera here and getting some shots as well and writing on the in-between. So, yeah, if you want to find out the latest news, brackets are also available on the Predator Tour website, predatorproamtour.com. So you can check out all of the latest updates on where everybody stands. And I also want to make a brief mention, give a shout out to everybody at Amsterdam Billiards.
Absolutely.
And all of the work and support they give to the game and the players is just absolutely tremendous. So
Definitely.
thank you to them,
Damien
to the
and
staffs of the Predator Tour, Tri-State Tour, Mez Tour that are putting on this event.
Absolutely. Definitely want to thank Ben and Damien, making sure everything's hospitable for everyone here. Doing a great job. Amsterdam Billiard Club.
Well, it's looking like really the only potential issue here is getting to the 3-ball for Tony. That may be a little tough. He's got to get back around.
Yeah, he'll go up table here. He's going to try to land up around the 5 ball, I would imagine.
Yeah, he should be able to just drift back up.
Funny. He must be able to clear it.
Yeah.
It must not be a problem.
It's hard to tell from this angle, but it must not be too tough.
Right, it's
apparently.
touchy, but I think it may thread. I believe Tony's the house pro here.
There we go. Well, that answers that question.
Yeah, he played a nice save. Rolled him up on the 5. Say hi to everybody out on the Ustream chat. Got Steve Kurtz, Upstate Owl, what's happening? Inside Pool Mag, JR, what's going on?
Hello to everyone in Streamland.
Absolutely.
Thank you for checking out the stream and supporting what we do.
All right, thanks everybody for your compliments. Say hi to everybody. It's moving so fast we're having a problem watching it, but we do see some thumbs up and stuff going on. Appreciate everybody. So you're watching 2 of the masters of the game here. The men that have put the work in.
I don't know if everybody knows this, but Tony Robles, one of his recent projects, has been coaching the actors on Boardwalk Empire on HBO.
Nice.
Did you know about that, Elvin?
Yeah, I kind of saw that in Inside Pool.
He's posted a couple pictures on Facebook, and it's just a real boon to what Tony does and Tony's ability.
That's awesome.
And he's a great ambassador to the sport.
He did. He kind of butchered that ball, but
Yeah.
you know his nerves are up. Anytime, everybody's been messing on this TV table, messing it up. Everybody. I haven't seen one player not miss a ball like that. I don't care how good
And
they are.
it's early, you know, it's early yet,
is.
so they're still trying to get, you know, settled into a groove.
Yep.
Earl may have run a little bit far here,
think
but
he may have.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
don't
not
like it.
that's not what he wanted to do.
We'll see how Earl's playing today. Pretty good.
Nicely done.
Good on paper.
Not an issue.
No. He's used to playing on the 5x10. This is like a bar box to him.
Absolutely.
Playing out of Steinway Billiards there.
Yeah, they just recently installed a 5x10 table there, I believe. They also recently named a table in honor of Ginky there at Steinway Billiards, as well as a couple of other players from the area that have recently passed. Jack Lemire, known as the Cop, and Gypsy, Mark Pantovic. We're all major figures here in New York.
Yeah, it's we don't make our way over here too often, but hopefully we will be learning a lot of these new players and of past and of the future, of course.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing here in New York to see, you know, sometimes multiple generations of players, you know, father, son, etc., and seeing how the game has grown and has brought in new life, and seeing how active the pool rooms are in supporting the game. It's absolutely necessary.
People are definitely into it around here, that's for sure. But you know, you can imagine that in a city like this where everything's so stacked on top of each other. You need a place like this to relax and unwind, like Amsterdam Billiard Club. So of course you're going to get a lot of following.
Absolutely, and of course it goes without saying that it's a great place where you have many international people coming to the table. No pun intended.
Definitely.
But it's a great culture for pool. Tony here looks like he's gonna be playing a safe, looking to kick the one ball.
Ryan Deska, George Rodriguez on table 7.
No, well.
Wow, nice.
I stand corrected.
Very nice. It's
That
hard
was
to
a
tell
great
every
shot.
angle.
Oh, he came out beautiful here with
Nice.
position too.
Sure did. Locked Earl up.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna take that 2-ball.
Looks like he's got a one.
Shows what I know.
I think Earl's got a ton of respect for Tony because Tony's very professional, and you know, you don't really get much more professional in the pool world than Tony.
Absolutely. Tony
He
is
gives, you know,
is one of the most upstanding professional people in the game, and
Definitely.
it's great to we're very fortunate to have him.
for sure. Best tournament director I've ever worked with, bar none. Bar none.
When I was living here in New York back in 2008, 2009, I played pretty often on the Predator Tour, and just getting to know Tony, getting to know Gail, and the players here, and showing their level of dedication to the game. I can say is truly inspiring.
Nicely put.
Well, we've got Earl here, probably looking to play safe in this situation.
Wow, they're only on the 2-ball. These guys are
Yeah,
taking
they're
this
only on the
seriously.
2-ball.
Well, Earl switched over to the short cue, so that could play effect on his game.
Did he come up here? Yep.
Yeah,
looks
he
like he barely hooked him here with the 8.
Jump cue. It's probably a predator jump cue if, yeah, it sure is. It's like they're air, predator air. Great to be working with predator again. That's awesome.
Well, he could
Wow.
left a window here.
Let's have a look down
But what
the
he's
barrel.
going to do with this window, possibly play the 5-ball.
Oh yeah. It's holding the 2 with the 6 not hitting. Don't want to hit the 6 at all.
Oh, absolutely.
He's shaking his head too. He knows.
Or it may be the best option to try for a safe in
Yep,
this situation.
that's it.
With the 6-ball being there,
Mhm.
it just
needs to.
it's a little bit too risky.
Earl's always got the really nice safeties though, so he'll come up with something crazy. He's looking at it too. Always talking. Tony's his corner man this match. Okay. That's his
Well,
reaction. Look at him.
This outcome is not.
No. Earl just switched over from that long cue. I think that was a mistake. He's so used to hitting with that heavy cue. What, if he's comfortable, he's comfortable. Oh. Earl was telling me something about the shaft having stuff on it. He said he was going to start carrying around a sandpaper and sand in the shaft every shot. I don't see him. I haven't seen that yet. That was his last thing. He was so determined he was going to do.
Well, every shot, that I don't know if one would need to go quite that far.
He was going off about this stuff on the shaft thing. Yeah, he was going off microscopic stuff. Earl's nuts, man. He's not nuts. He's just a genius, and the stuff he was talking about was just crazy.
Mad genius.
Oh yeah.
It's a fine line.
He is the master.
Between genius and insanity.
Yes. And,
as they say.
You're sitting right next to it. No, no, I'm just joking. I'm sitting next to it, I think, is what it is. I think it's the other way around.
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah. You're a very impressive young lady, for sure. Doing a great job here for NYC Grind.
Well, thank you, Alvin.
I couldn't ask for a better person to be doing stories and stuff, besides, Sally and JR, of course, but they weren't able to make it. But, yeah, you're awesome, definitely. So it's been great. Tony's happy as a clam.
Well, it looks like Tony's going to be poised here to take the second game.
Yeah.
I don't see any problems from here on out.
He could be really happy as a clam here in about an hour. If he plays things right, he keeps Earl right where he's at. That's where he needs to keep Earl, right there.
Absolutely.
Make him sit there. It's just making those. Tony seems to be smoothing out. He's back cutting this one. Ugly.
Yeah.
This is my least favorite shot on most missed ball on the table right here.
I've
Not so much this
really
one.
taken a liking to back cuts for some reason.
Good. He played that
This
nice.
turned out all right for him.
Yeah, you gotta like him.
Got to I just brushed that 9 a little bit, held it. Yeah, I don't know. I used to hate back cuts, but for some reason something clicked.
Yep, you got to love that 8 ball, you know. You got to love it. You got to love that money ball.
Oh.
Great shot. Yep, Tony needs to keep smooth as he is, and he'll be all right. He can really put the smackdown on Earl. Well, he played a shot like Earl there.
Yeah, absolutely. That was, looks like Tony may be ready to start getting into gear.
Looks like it.
You know, it really comes down to oftentimes whoever's really able to find their rhythm first.
So true.
You know, and that can really be the determining factor. Who was able to find their rhythm.
That's what it's all about.
And keep it. Yeah. Not let all of the other outside forces influence your sphere of focus.
Yep, and you see that guy in the blue shirt sitting right there? I don't care if you're on the hill. That guy sitting right there with his arms crossed will run out on you the whole set. So he is a dangerous, dangerous individual on the pool table, that Earl Strickland. Tony knows it.
Dangerous, dangerous individual.
He really is. I've seen him.
True.
He's unbelievably talented, both of these guys. But Earl, he gets more motivated as he's down. He's got to get down. That gets him going, you know.
Yeah, he's got to have that pressure.
The juice, man. He's got to have the juice. He needs that pressure, exactly like you're saying.
Tony, it seems like he's able to stay fairly even keel.
Yeah, watch this break. Watch how his cue bends. I have a still photo of him with his cue completely bent like a U-shaped.
Oh, yeah. It's incredible.
Look at the 9 ball go. All right, he's good. He's got a shape on the 1. Wow, something could be in the cards here for Tony. Very skilled shot. The 1 kind of got loose. I think he wanted it up table, but I think he's okay. He's definitely okay. He's getting on the 2 ball.
Yeah, he doesn't have much angle. He may very well just draw the cue ball back to the center of the table and play it in the side by the 3.
And that's going to be the shot for sure.
Yeah. It looks like he came up a bit short here from this angle, but maybe not. Maybe he still has it. But he's not liking it too much.
Time will tell the tale.
Time will tell the tale.
Earl, look how intent he is. He just watches everything. His eyes never leave the table.
Yeah, he is just still as a stone right now.
He is a statue.
He's like a statue.
The master.
He's not moving.
He is the living master. You know, he's 5-time U.S. Open champion, 5-time world champion. Earl's got everything. He's got every title. Tony knows he's playing catch-up, but he can do it. He played a safe, smart move.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
I thought he may have had an angle where he could get to that pocket, but obviously not.
Yeah, from that angle, it just, I think that shot was, became a lot tougher from that angle. If he could even really, get the shot that he wanted on it, which obviously he didn't. Oh, scratching his head.
Scratching the old head.
Scratching the old head.
That's an indicator.
Yep.
Something is not right in Earl's world. Earl's got to be comfortable or he doesn't play good. I mean, he's got to be,
He's got to be in Earl zone.
Earl's world. I know he does not like the 4.5 by 9 table. Tony's totally used to this table, you know. So.
Yeah, Tony is a house pro here at Amsterdam.
Absolutely.
And if you could probably put a number on how many hours he's spent here at Amsterdam Billiards, I think it would be astronomical.
Obviously, the way he's playing, look at his shape on the shot he made here.
Yeah.
Tony's into it, man. He's into it. He loves it. So does Earl. These guys love the sport. What was that?
I was going to say I had a similar shot yesterday in one of my matches.
Is this ball here?
No, the previous previous one.
16, light fingers.
Messed up my position on my hill game and was forced to play the ball in the corner instead of the side. The nerves. I got shaken, but I pulled it out. Made the 8-9 hill.
Nice.
Couple tough shots. My only win of the tournament, unfortunately, but
all experience.
It's just a pleasure to be here. Really, I
Absolutely.
can't ask for more. Or I said to myself, if I could make it back to visit New York at all in 2012, I wanted to be here for this event. And I made that goal, and it's been everything I hoped for.
Oh, me too.
Amazing turnout.
It's been
great players.
Awesome adventure. Awesome.
And this is going to be a hell of a shot here
Wow.
for Tony. Wow.
Beauty.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice.
The 8 and the 5 just barely avoided colliding there.
Yeah, Tony's in the zone. You can tell he really wants to win this. He wants to beat Earl. But you just never know what's going to happen when you're playing this guy in a blue shirt. Ooh.
Oh.
Ouch. Yeah, I don't think he thought that out too much. He don't care.
I don't know how he ended up here. This will not be a problem.
This is this is why he's a pro right here. He's going to pocket this ball with no problem at all and get perfect shape on the 10. This is what separates pros from amateurs. When you mess up on a shape like that, and watch him. He has to make this ball every single time. Every time. Never miss, ever. He will never miss this ball. Unless it's this time. Oh, Tony,
I was holding my breath. I was holding my breath, Alvin.
A pro should never miss that ball, ever.
No.
You know what I mean, though?
No.
That ball
Absolutely.
should never be missed.
You made it a very important point there, because you have to be in that situation where you've made this shot a million times under any other circumstance.
All day.
And it's got to be there every time.
Yeah,
but
like
it's not. It's it's not always there. Everybody makes errors. Obviously, even the pros.
Well, like they were saying about Ginky, he missed a ball in a tournament match and he practiced 10 hours straight on the same shot. Different way, hitting it in the center of the pocket, then hitting it towards the top of the pocket, then 3 hours on hitting it on the bottom of the pocket. Every time, 3-rail kick. So, that kind of shows you the caliber of player. I mean, these guys, this is all day. This is their job. They wake up, they swipe the time card, they're on the clock. Now, what they do with that time is critical, but this is their job. Earl is on the clock, and he knows it. So
absolutely.
Some guys are here to play. Some guys are here to be a professional. think JR was talking about that. I mean, we can. We did.
So we're seeing Earl break for first time in this match, I believe. And he's pocketed the 1 ball, but doesn't have an ideal situation here, of course. This shot here could be the make or break shot for Earl of this game. If he executes this shot, he can put the control in his hands, not Tony's.
That's what it's all about. It's having that control in this game, that's for sure. Look at this is the kind of look at that beautiful safety. Wow, that was so Earl, man. Now Tony's got to start chasing now. Oh, he's got the jump cue. See, look at Earl's talking immediately. Jump cue immediately. It don't matter who his opponent is. It don't matter if he's your best friend. He's, you know. Earl don't even see Tony there. All he sees is that jump cue floating through the air. Tony can jump too. Look at this, he's gonna, I thought he was gonna hide behind the 9. Not bad, not bad. Earl knows how to cut this ball though, that's the problem. Earl can cut this ball all day. I'm not gonna do that again, but I've seen him make this, you know, 80% of the time.
This should not be a problem. This should not be a problem at all. But it's not. It's also not a hanger.
No, it's not.
We do also have the 10 ball sitting conveniently right next to the side pocket here. So there could be, there could be a bit at stake here depending on this shot.
Yeah, this is a really important shot here. Look at this. Oh, he beat it into the rail. He's trying to play safe. No? Failed.
Yeah, I think he was, he was trying to play safe, but this...
Behind the 6, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Now Tony has a potential opportunity to bank the 2 ball into the 10 from the side, which I think he's kind of...
Yeah.
That's the shot I would go for. The 10 is basically hanging in the pocket.
There's safeties though to play.
There are safeties to play.
He can go ahead.
Absolutely. You can play safe and put the cue ball back behind the 5 very easily.
Yeah, that way too. There's plenty of blockers.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways to play safe here.
But somebody's going to drop that 10 with a combo. If not this shot, he's just got to play the right shot. That's all.
I couldn't tell if he called it. Yeah, he's playing safe.
He's hiding it up behind the 4, trying to. Oh, Earl definitely doesn't have that combo. He doesn't have a shot.
Yeah.
Can see the ball though. I think this is the trade position shot here. He's just going to kick the 2 up table towards where he's at, leave the 1 down table, would be my guess.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a cat and mouse here to see who.
We're still on the 2 ball, right?
We are still on the 2 ball.
I mean, this is like 20 minutes from now. We've been on the same ball here.
Whoever slips up plays a bad save.
Look at him trying to kick that 10 ball in. Wow, he threw the whole. Oh my gosh! Does he get the roll? Let's see.
Well, and Tony can return this. Unless. Did Earl call the 10? Is that?
I thought he was going at it.
It looked like he was going at it, but
Who knows what he's doing?
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Sure is. I don't think he can cut the 2 into the 10.
No,
10's too at the bottom of the pocket.
I don't think he can see enough of
And that too.
enough of a 2 ball. He may be able to see. He may be able to see a piece of it, but not enough to
10 hits the
cut
point.
it. Yeah.
10 hits the point every time, even if he can cut it.
Yeah, I think the only way he could cut it is to, it would.
You know what he's doing?
hit
He's
into
going
the
to try
side
to
rail.
cut the 10 off, or excuse me, cut the 2 in off the 10.
Oh.
Or, no, I don't know. I'm going to let him do all the thinking.
Mike Phil and Nelson Oliveira on 17. Mike Phil and Nelson Oliveira on 17.
Wow, he just let him fly. I'm sure he has a plan here. Wow.
For those of you who may have just joined us, I'm Allison Fisher of NYC Grind, joined by Alvin Nelson of Inside Pool Magazine. This is the 2nd annual Ginky Memorial here at Amsterdam Billiards in New York City.
Absolutely, Allison. It's a great honor to be with you, and always pleasure to work with you and see you. And this is awesome. We're getting to work together finally.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the first time we've gotten to commentate the stream together. So,
Absolutely.
and I've been definitely looking forward to this opportunity.
Awesome. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the level of play that these guys are still on this 2-ball playing successful safeties. Wow, that was it. See where he gets. See where he gets.
Oh,
Is he going to get a
boy.
roll?
Oh,
Nope.
Boy. Wow.
Not today. What, he didn't call the ball?
Oh, what?
Is that not what he wanted to do? Huh. Boy, everybody's just watching Earl, man. We're 3 deep here. Earl's handing it back. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, Tony, I'm not even going to attempt to, I'm just not quite on the same page with what happened here.
Yeah. Earl didn't obviously hand it. You're allowed to hand the shot back if you don't like it, I guess. That's what happens.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake and an error, and they can hand it right back to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tony did not call that shot. Is what happened.
Rail first. Tony's letting him fly. Now, I don't know about the let him fly thing. I know he's a skilled player, but the let him fly approach, circus shot. But what else could he do, really? I think is the...
Yeah, I think he just had to go for it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is game over here.
Yeah, Earl doesn't miss from here, unless we're saying he doesn't. Then he'll miss. Man, he just wants it. He loves it, man. He loves this. Earl's loving it. Am I right or am I right? I'm right.
I think you're right.
That's from some movie. I don't remember which one it was. All right, Earl Strickland.
Earl is about to take the lead.
Absolutely. Rack him. I don't like conceding the 10 ball, but he's Earl Strickland, and he's going to do whatever he wants to do. Pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much. Earl is a super famous person, and he doesn't even realize how many people know who he is.
You don't think he does?
He does, but I mean, I've seen people mention him that, you'd never imagine would know who he is.
Tomorrow, 12 noon is our first match on the TV table. Okay? It'll be the hot seat match for the
Got
ABCD
Earl
tournament. And then directly after that, at
getting ready
1:30
to
will
break.
be the hot seat match in the pro event. So tomorrow at noon, hot seat ABCD. Tomorrow at 1:30, hot seat match Open Pro.
That was John Lehman.
The wonderful, talented John Lehman, a very excellent being.
John Lehman, as many of you may be familiar with, is one of he is one of the directors of the Tri-State Tour here in New York, and he's also one of the league directors here at Amsterdam Billiards.
And is he a super cool guy or what?
He is a super cool guy.
He's super cool.
He is. He's also referee and tournament director for many of the big pro events as well.
Yeah, he's cool. I've worked with him before at the World Straight Pool last year. Were you there, World 14.1?
I was not there last year. No,
think Jerry might have been there.
It's been 2 years since
Yeah.
I've been
Jerry
there
was
to
there.
the World 14.1.
You were at World 14.1 with us
Jerry
at
doesn't miss
Ramada.
it.
I remember that, yeah. Jerry and I were hanging
Jerry
out.
wouldn't miss it for anything.
Yeah, yeah. Jerry and I have been working real well together, and I'm really enjoying it. So, and you too, Allison.
Oh,
been
thank
great.
you.
It's been
Likewise.
better. You know, it's what I expected and more. So, here in the Big Apple, New York City at Amsterdam Billiard Clubs. If you're just joining us, 2012 Ginky George SanSouci Memorial Tournament. Tony Robles versus Earl Strickland. I think we may see the end of this rack here. Oh, did we miss one? Let's see the key. No, we're 1 to 2.
We've got to get the next game up for
Yes,
Earl.
that's right.
Yep, it's 2-1.
Thank you.
Should be 2-1 Earl. And it
The
could very
Earl.
well be 2-2 within
Yep, 2-2.
a matter of minutes.
Don't jinx him now, Allison.
No, you're the only one that
I
jinxes
did it.
people.
I did it, didn't I?
I shouldn't say that because now I
No, I did it.
now I may.
I accept full responsibility for my errors. All right, 6 ball. Wow. Ooh, ouch. What happened here?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do here?
I believe he thinks he's going to cut this ball in. He's going to cut it in the side is what's happening. That's what's going on.
No, I think he's probably
He's gonna
going
play
to
it
cut
right
it in the
in the
cut
corner?
it in the corner.
Yeah, that's probably the
Yeah.
easier shot. But position, yeah, that's going to be the easier way around the 10.
I think he was lining up to play the
I didn't see that
7
he-
in the side,
I
7 in
gotcha.
the side pocket here.
See, he hit that
Wow.
into the rail. That's why I like going in the side there. It's more.
Well,
But he's Tony Robles, and I'm sitting here, so
And
there you go. Earl Strickland.
that was my turn to jinx
Yep, good job.
commentating.
Good job, Allison.
Yeah.
Glad to have you on the team. No, I'm just joking. You're fitting right in with us, believe me. But
Whoa! Wow, that
but-
almost rattled out.
see, that's where my theory of how pool is such a extra-dimensional, multi-dimensional. There's so much that's going on in this game. I'll tell you,
Absolutely.
everything is affects things.
You know, that's what most people don't understand about the game. Those that
No
are,
clue.
that's the big difference between
Yeah, definitely.
having a serious knowledge of the game. It's not in any way, shape, or form one-dimensional.
Oh no, it's not what it appears to be. This game is not what it appears to be. Earl Strickland knows that too.
Yeah, we were not expecting Earl to win that game, and now it is 3-1. Or actually,
Two.
excuse me, it's 3-2.
Earl starts steamrolling him. If his brake starts working,
We've been too busy commentating and not
it's
doing as much scorekeeping as
proper
we should.
statistical information.
It's just so exciting. We want to stay in the moment. We want to stay in the moment,
Definitely.
watching watching every move.
The eternal moment of Earl Strickland and Tony Robles.
A reminder, our wait staff and bar staff is working very hard
As we-
today. Kindly ask that you tip them accordingly, folks.
We broadcast
If you have any questions
across the
about
globe.
athletes or anything else, please see the manager at the front desk.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning into the stream
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We get our Ustream
and
chat up here.
Supporting the stream.
Joint endeavor here. Our experiment. I believe that every single person in the pool world's on the chat, and we want to say hi to everybody out there. I mean, I can't even begin to start naming the names on there, but wow. Working good, everybody. Thank you very much for your support. Please visit our sponsors, Dash Motor Oil, Kamui Tips and Chalk, of course, nycgrind.com. and,
Inside Pool.
Sure, InsidePoolMag.com.
Thank you for making the trip here to New York to put this together.
No problem. It's been quite an adventure. Thanks
Although
to
I
JR.
probably made a longer trip. I flew here from Wisconsin on Thursday,
Wisconsin.
so loving every minute
Cheesy.
of it. It's a cheesy.
You're kind of
it's a
cheesy, beery.
It's a cheesy beer-filled place.
Kind of a
It's lovely.
fermented kind of.
It's lovely. It's home.
It is a wonderful place. That is a very, the Wendigos from Wisconsin.
Say who
The
is?
Wendigo. Oh, you've never heard of the Wendigo? Okay, well there you go. I know something about your state that you don't know.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
That's cool.
All right, Tony has his favorite jump shot. No, can he carry him around this? Yeah, he
he's
can
probably
hit it.
just gonna spin it around here. Well,
Ooh, beat. Nah, he got an unlucky roll. He wanted to be behind the two there. He was playing for behind the two. Oh, he made. That's okay.
Followed the one ball in.
He's lucky.
Came out nice here.
Smelling like a rose. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Earl time.
It's Earl time. Yeah, this is going to get. I think this is going to be a very interesting match. I don't think
It's going to get ugly.
I don't think we can count. Obviously we can never count either of these players out.
It's going to get ugly. I'm telling you right
But-
now. If JR was here, he would tell you. All right, Upstate Owl's out there. What's going on, Upstate Owl? Okay, my score did not update. We'll go ahead and do that right now.
Table 23, Brian Marshall, Joey Korsiak on 23. Brian Marshall, Joey Korsiak, 23.
This is why Earl's my favorite player. I mean, man, Earl, good rack. I'll tell you, Tony's right up there with my top favorite players too. I mean, but I'll tell you, Earl gets him iced. It's going to be the Earl show. That's just how it does. You've seen him. He just starts. It just turns into Earl's personal carnival. I mean,
That was a great statement.
Yeah, it just
Earl's personal carnival.
It turns into Earl's world. He just doesn't see anybody, anything, nothing. He look right at you and talk to you, not even see you. Nothing but the pool balls going on. See if he's going to get anything. I hit him too hard. All right. This is good for Tony. He's not sitting in his chair. Earl's too excited. He got too amped up. See how he hit him too hard? See how all the balls are up table? That's an indicator to me that he crushed him. Yeah, the 10 ball's all the way up at the break spot. Nice. I'd love to see a hill match here.
Yeah, so
know
would
what I
I.
mean?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think most people would agree that, I mean, for me personally, it's not about who wins or loses. I don't want to see one of these players
No.
win over the other. I just want to see world-class pool,
Oh, yeah.
and
Nice.
that's what it comes down to. Seeing the game played well, and that's what we come to expect from these players.
Oh yeah. Tony's
To
gonna
see a good show and to see a good battle.
Absolutely. There's Jerry T out there. Make sure you go to nycgrind.com. There you go. You can read Allison's fine work and see her lovely photos. The lovely and talented, as well as Jerry T, Jerry Tarantola. We've been having a really fun time, Jerry and I. We've been hanging out and talking and having, it's been really helping each other. It's been great. Just what we needed, So, all right, let's see what we got.
Yeah, these events are, a great opportunity, especially being here in New York, because you get to meet, so many of the people that are either behind the scenes or, constantly in action. People that just love the game.
Absolutely.
Same goes for any major event. It's really a unique experience to be involved in the world of pool, because there are so many fascinating characters like Earl and many others, and it's a pleasure to get to know everyone. A lot of the people on the stream, a lot of the people that are out there going to the events. That's what it's all about. Earl's gonna roll a little bit farther than he would have liked here.
Okay, see what he's looking at here.
But this should be no problem. Just avoid missing the 10 ball. Wow, did he hit that? Perfect. It seemed like he hit that ball maybe harder than he did. I was expecting it to travel a bit farther here.
Definitely, I see what you're saying there too. Did you see how I almost rattled that ball? Mm-hmm. Man.
But Earl, when he gets going, he's got that energy about him that
I know. He's awesome.
It looks like he's doing more than he really is at times.
Oh yeah. What a showman! This is history we're watching here. These guys only get to do this. We only get to be here one time and do this. Earl, in the fall of his career. Tony, in the midsummer of his career. It's a great contrast.
Yeah, absolutely, and to see Earl still, definitely not in where he once was in terms of level of play, but
right. Nonetheless, right?
Nonetheless,
Mm-hmm.
it's just great to still see him doing what he does.
Yes. Ooh, he's got to cut this ball. My Lord, what an awesome shot. The distance that you have to mentally judge that ball to where it's going to land, that's sick. Earl's just amazing. He's talking, that makes him comfortable now. But his fundamentals are so solid, his follow through, his stay down, everything. Earl's stance, the way he lines up, he's prepared. He's got he's robotic. He's got character. He's got the robotic with the character. He's got the total package. It's awesome.
He takes every aspect of the game, every single detail, very seriously. Now, we do have a 5-3 game now, correct?
Yes. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
It turns into story time, and then
If I don't remind myself, then
yeah. Earl's hitting him too hard. It turns into story time real fast.
Alvin is going to step out for a moment, take a break, and he's back.
Logistical error. Okay. Tony Robles. Earl's got in his head. I can tell already. Look at him jump right out of his seat. Earl's in his head. See, that's not good. That's not good, but it's tough. It's tough.
What's interesting about this match is that Tony and Earl are just about as different as you could possibly get in terms of personality, in terms of style of play.
Definitely. But they have a ton of respect for each other.
Absolutely. And that's the thing that makes one of the things that makes pool interesting to me is that no two players will ever play the game the same, and they'll never have the exact same approach.
That's really nice.
And a very interesting spectrum of style and quirks.
Yeah, and the same token as Earl gets rolling, if Tony gets rolling, look out. You know, these guys it's whoever's having the better day. You know, and you gotta. Here's another factor, Allison, that's really important is that Earl is here as a player. Tony is here as a tournament director, running the tournament. I'm not trying to take away from Tony's game if he's winning or losing or nothing. The cold-hearted facts are that man sitting in the chair right there has to deal with hundreds of people, tournament brackets, charts, sponsors, me, you, Jerry, everybody, and taking care of everybody perfectly.
Absolutely.
So, you know, we can't take that away from Tony. We can't. Earl's here. All he has to do is this. That's it. So, Allison, I want to thank you very much for joining me here. It's been an honor as usual working with you.
It's been an honor for me.
No problem, man. Definitely go over to nycgrind.com and check out Allison's wonderful work, which I will be doing later here in the evening as things calm down. And you all have that out there on the chat.
Stay tuned for more action. We'll be finding out shortly who is going to be coming up next on the stream. And
definitely.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support, and we will catch you later.
Be back with you soon. Thanks everybody out there.